Today we met up with Fast Mike and with Vlad, and we took a ride up to Nairobi Airport to see the CONNIE at one of my favorite stops. There is some great food to be had up there. It's a great place to bikes to hang out. And I got to see an AT6, one of the things that I took a ride in many years ago. It was a birthday present from Karen. Brought back a lot of memories, and we had a wonderful, wonderful ride and some nice weather. Another really hot day coming upon us, and we are intending to get out on the open road and see where it takes us. The MT09 is always a fun ride, and we're going to have some fun today. So Vlad confirmed that he was going to be available with the Buell, and Fast Mike, of course, had never been up to what we affectionately call the CONNIE, the bomber, up at Nairobi Airport. And I know they have an AT6 up there. And the last time we were up there, they were doing some skydiving. But of course, every day before we go out on the open road, we got to feed the barnyard animals, check the vegetables, make sure we have enough vegetables for supper, get some fresh flowers for the house, and make sure Karen's all set up. She'll be cooking something today. I never know what until I get back home. It was just an exceptionally nice weather day. I did not expect it to be this nice. Okay, let's go, boys. Let's go. Time to ride the MT09. Okay, is everybody happy this morning? Nothing worse than having unhappy birds. Looks like a beautiful blue skies day. Should be nice today. Should be a great day to get a ride. Now, what made this day pretty special for me is we had just gone through about 2 weeks of super hot weather, and I tried to get a ride pretty much every day. I was getting up real early, and it was at best inconvenient, but I did manage to get a ride every day. Today, it felt like it was freezing cold, like winter was on the way, and it was mid-80s. What you're saying, the Buell is not the mileage king of the universe here.
I know.
Holy mackerel. Fill it up too. Hey, sorry about the gravel. I didn't know that road ended in gravel.
Yeah, this road used to be nice and smooth.
They must have just changed that recently.
Hey, Wendy, can we do some more off-roading or what? Wow.
You got the only bike that's an off-road bike. You should
I don't like to screw around on gravel.
No, I don't. That road wasn't like that a week ago.
That's all it takes.
I always go there. There was never...
No, it's all new. It's all new.
He finds a gravel road. What the heck?
Well, you got the bike. Where's that word? Multistrada. Where is it written on this thing?
Over here.
Where is it written?
On my tail end.
It says, I like to ride on gravel roads.
No, I don't like to ride on
coward.
gravel roads. I don't care if I got a trail bike. I don't like gravel roads. I'd rather ride
I hear you. So this thing gets 10 miles to the gallon, huh? Look, let's see how much gas goes in there.
This bike drinks.
Oh my God. And there's 50 miles a gallon, 20. How many miles you get on this thing?
35.
35? It's a gas hog.
Yes, it is.
I mean, how many gallons?
So who knew they made two-stroke Buells? Oh man. Fast Mike needs gas. Look, when you have an MT09, you never have to put gas in it. Famous last words. Good ride so far? Want to go about another hour or so?
It is beautiful.
Oh, so nice. I hate to go home.
Yeah.
So we are up at the world famous bomber. We were just here with Joe Padula. They're giving helicopter lessons over there, and there's an AT6 down at the other end of the runway. A very cool place to have lunch. Very motorcycle friendly too. And sometimes you get to watch them skydive. And Joe and I was watching them skydive. I thought you'd enjoy walking through the bomber here. Check it out.
Wow.
These are all the people that solo out here.
Yeah, I'll just take my break.
Very cool.
I'll take my break. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Now we always enjoy coming up here, and it's always some, well, I don't know if they're working on a helicopter now. They were skydiving when Joe and I were here. Did you read the story about them landing the plane here?
Get a chance to read the stories.
It's an ultra short runway. They only had one chance to get in. And if they missed, of course, ground zero, there's a mountain at the other end of the field. If you look down there, there's a mountain. So they had one shot to get it in here.
You get what this plane?
Ran it out of fuel, so it had no fuel extra weight. And a guy, some special pilot, landed it in one shot. My friend Dallas had his own plane. He'll be interested in seeing this. That's one of the ones I've had. I actually have a video of me flying at. Pretty cool. My wife gave it to me for my birthday one year.
Plane? He's trying to talk me into a Harley. He was
At Rockwell, he was talking you into a Harley?
in the cafe.
Oh,
that guy, I don't know his name, but he said he broke his hip and he can't ride yet.
Oh, I don't know who it is.
Break his hip. He had his hip operated on, actually.
Oh, I don't know who it is.
Look at these windows.
You imagine how many miles air flowed over those windows?
No, they could see that they're etched. It looked like they're etched or fogged.
Looks like the windshield on Jose's bike.
I mean, looking through this thing, I mean,
That's unbelievable.
Like looking through a periscope.
Dallas, I hope you're appreciating this, baby. I'm doing this just for you.
See, there's antenna. I think that was added as an afterthought. Did you get a picture of that antenna? Came off a limousine.
That looks like something Pete would put on his motorcycle. Oh my God!
This is added in too. Look, they screwed all these screws.
Yeah, I see.
Not even rivets. They use Phillips screws.
I see. It's a Cessna, a training plane.
Oh, they treat them a Piper Cub too, right?
No, they haven't made a Piper Cub in a long time. That's a fabric wing plane. Yeah, I have to guess.
Which way? Keep those wings level. Keep those wings level.
Like driving a Ducati. So this turned out to be an unbelievably good day, and any day you come up here, there's great food available. They're motorcycle friendly. There's always something to see if you like aviation. And good place to spend an afternoon with your friends, but we're gonna head back to the USSR. So this ride, just because of the temperature being beautiful, that made it nice. The scenery, beautiful. We did a nice eclectic, some back roads, a little bit of highway. And Mike, one of the things I didn't realize, Mike loves Longmeadow. And we were getting into it on Longmeadow a little bit, but my camera had already run out of battery for the day. And we really had a good time. Then what happened is, and the one sad thing of the whole day, we were taking some back roads. We're up around Upper Greenwood Lake there, in that area. We came around a corner and the road was totally covered in stones. And I thought it was only going to be for 100 feet or so. It wound up being a couple of miles. It was just, somebody unloaded a dump truck every quarter of a mile. What a disaster. Oh my God. And Mike, of course, was not happy. That was the only thing spoiled a really nice day. We enjoyed hanging out at the airport. The Connie is worth walking through. and read the history of it on the walls. And it is a great place to have a bite to eat for lunch, or if you're with your friends hanging out. And the beautiful thing is they are motorcycle friendly, and there's always something going on up there, even skydiving. So the story is, if you follow our channel, Vlad had originally bought I think I'm going to get these numbers right, a 2014. The bodywork was terrible. It was all cracked and broken at everywhere there was a little fitting. And so he brought it over to me, and it's on our channel. You could look it up. Put my name in quotation marks and Fairing Repair Buell. And we did it. We got it all squared away. But he also found other issues with the bike. The shock was bad. He had to buy a shock, and it also leaked oil. So what he did, and it's a very smart thing that he did, I think it's worth sharing. He found another Buell that was in really nice shape, and I think this is a 2017. I'm not sure. But this one is whistle clean and put all the good parts on one bike. And now I know the other bike is for sale. At a bargain price, too, if you're interested. Just tell him you know Vlad. But anyway, and this is a really nice thing. It adds to his collection of bikes, of which it seems to grow regularly. And Vlad has been a good friend for many, many years. We enjoy riding together. We don't override the bikes. You can't risk any of the bikes in his collection, you know, being dumped, and especially the Mondale or some of the Bermudas. But I know what his dream bike is. He wants to buy that Tessie that may or may not be available from Rockwell. More on that soon. Now, I haven't seen that AT6 that was at Nairobi Airport, Greenwood Lake Airport. It reminded me of the ride. Now, I got to fly this. I got to do aerobatics and everything. And this is a video they made. Of course, this is really old footage. But you can check out some of the aerobatics. And this was a lot of fun to do. It was a birthday present from Karen. Now this is the video from the plane, and it's from 3 different cameras. Now the funniest thing of all is when we start doing aerobatics, if you see the look on my face, I look like, I'm not exactly like Tom Cruise in Top Gun, that's for sure. But this is a pre-World War II airplane. It's a training plane, an AT6, and they rent it out like this. And of course, if you want to, you get to fly it, and you get to do some aerobatics with the help of the instructor. But it's really, this was a wonderful thing. I really enjoyed this every minute.
I must have had the nose down for part of that time. Yeah. Okay, let's do, when you make a bank, the nose has a tendency to fall. All right, now I want you to do one to the left. Do the bank first, and then do whatever back pressure on the stick it takes to hold the nose up. There you go, good. Okay. Pull back on the stick. You lose, no? I see it wants to fall, okay. Yeah. I got you. There you go. Lovely. Keep that going.
Now the real shame is this was shot before GoPro cameras maybe were even invented. I know it's on VHS tape, and they converted it, and once you convert it, you lose resolution and you lose a lot. But I still, having this old, even this old footage, I absolutely watched this, and I think what a great birthday present this was from the bride. Wonderful gift.
Next level, I'm getting the nose down even further. There's my airspeed. I pull the nose straight up. I'm still looking for that 45-degree upline. And then right there, watch where the stick goes, Wendy. Right over against your leg. And you got to hold it over there until right now you bring it back smoothly and pull the nose back up.
Now, of course, the air coupe that I owned for 7 years and flew most of my flying in, not all, but I did have some aerobatic time in a Citabria, but this was really a lot more exciting than a Citabria.
Now get the nose way up there. Keep pulling. All right, now get all the stick over there. There you go. Don't push. There you go. Keep the stick over there. See how you brought the stick back to the center? Yeah. And it slowed the... Everybody does that for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
It's a phenomenon. I think as people go over when they're upside down going over the top of the maneuver, they expect the inertia of the airplane to continue the maneuver for them. So they bring the stick back to the center too early. I need 160 knots, so let's go ahead and get the nose down. Okay, start smoothly pulling. And pull a little more right here. Nice, nice. Okay, get your nose coming up smoothly. Don't pull too hard or you stall it. Smoothly. There you go.
And this is why when seeing that AT6 today at Nairobi, I said, oh, I got to put some of this on. If for nobody else but Luciano, who loves to go flying. He really doesn't, but Luciano, you would have really enjoyed this. Believe me.
Okay. You got it. Is it okay to open the windows? Oh yeah, another notch. There you go. Okay, the gear's down, the pipes are down, fuel's on the fullest tank, mixture's rich. Yellow Texan's turning base to final 25 Blairstown. Look at that great blue heron up there. Oh, you almost hit. Go underneath him. Well, that was about 3 point. All right.
So I hope you enjoyed that little adventure, and that just came to mind from seeing that AT6 Texan at Nairobi there at Greenwood Lake. That is a great place to visit if you're out cruising around. It's about an hour from my house, roughly, a nice cruise. And any bike you take up there, they're very motorcycle friendly, and I just love all of these group rides. They're more of a cruise than a ride, and they all always wind up being a lot of fun with your friends. And thanks for sharing this part of my life, and I hope you did enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching.